Stop jerking it so you can get more subscribers. Come on, man! Welcome to my channel. This is Serge, bringing you another action figure collector's review on the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Zeo Blue Ranger. As you can tell, you get the Blue Ranger staring at you through the window, you get a good bit of accessories, and you also get the Blue Zeo Ranger. Over here on this side of the box, you get the same image wrapped around the side of the box, looking pretty good. You get Power Rangers Zero up there at the top. You get the same image reflected over here on this side. Over here on the back of the box, you get a nice product shot of the figure, and up here at the top of the box you get nothing but the tab, and down here nothing but the barcode. Let's get to it. Open this bad boy up. Okay, let's take a good look at his accessories, and first of all we'll go ahead and look at this blaster that he comes with. And I like it. I like the sculpt and detailing, but I do have a small complaint about it, and that is this fuzz right here where this white and this red meet. That's a little bit bothersome, but they did good sculpt work around this gold, and the gold came out very clean. I'm very impressed with it, and to me, I think this gun is accurate enough from what I can remember from the show, but I do like the sculpted line work, and now they can put that much detail in a gun this small, so that pleases me a lot. It doesn't have a trigger, but I'm okay with it. And right here it's got a little, it looks like tape or something right there. I'm gonna try to get it off, but it won't peel off, so I might have to take a knife or something to try to get that off with. And it's more or less the same thing on this side of the gun, same sculpt work, except there's no fuzz right there, so they could have done that on the other side. Would have been a lot more happier, but it looks good overall. Set that to the side, and we'll go ahead and look at this sword. It's very basic, but it fits this character, and it's very accurate from what I can remember. The silver on the blade looks very good, and right here we got the gold sculpted line work in there, and the gold came out very clean, so I like that a lot. And right here I got some gold scuffage on the handle right there. Down here at the bottom's got good sculpted detail right there. It kind of breaks up right in through here, but that's just minor. And it's got a little bit extra blue paint right there seeping through that gold, and right here it looks very good, and I got a little bit extra gold right there seeping through the blue handle, so it's a little bit unacceptable, but you know, we gotta take it. And right here we'll go ahead and take a look at the Rocky head, and to me it's like if they made a 3D model after the actual actor's head. They look like the actor, but they look like them if they were in like a children's cartoon, and I like the earring right there, or if they were like in a video game. But you know, that's just a minor nitpick. And I like how the eyes came out very clean, and the eyebrows, they look very good. Got a little bit extra brown in his ear, but I like the sculpt work right through there. And he does have a nice hair pattern right through there. Looks very good, very textured. We'll go ahead and set that to the side, and we'll go ahead and look at his hands. And these are the fisted hands. Boom boom, and they look very good. We get these hands with all the other Power Rangers from the Lightning Collection line, and I'm okay with it because we get fisted hands and they get to throw down with some baddies, so why not? So I'm not going to complain about it, and wash, rinse, and repeat. If it works, it works. Now we'll set that to the side. Now I really do enjoy these hands. That they have a lot new going right here, and it's this hinge right here. It goes from side to side instead of like back and forth, so I like that a lot. And we'll go ahead and show you. Look, it just moves like that, so whenever you go to blast or hold your weapon in your hand, you can move it. But I like the hand. It looks very good. Now it's a little closed for my taste. I wish it would have been a little bit more open. We'll go ahead and look at this other one, and it does the same thing. And right here it looks very good as well. Now I do have a complaint, and that's that this finger looks a little long in my opinion, but I mean, it's not too bad noticeable, so you know, it's not that bad. We'll go ahead and set that to the side. And I do like the Power Rangers Lightning Collection line for throwing this in, this translucent blue clear plastic effect piece, and I love it. And right there's where you put the sword in through, and you just insert this in there like that, and it's really hard to do. As you can tell, I'm bending my blade, but right there it goes in, and it looks like it wants to go in just that far, and it's not going coming off or nothing like that. And here he is, the Blue Zeo Ranger, all morphed up and out of the box and ready to fight some bad guys onto your screen. I do enjoy Hasbro's work with the Power Rangers Lightning Collection line. I love their amount of articulation, and I have very few gripes with these figures, and let's see if they can carry this on in just a second. And as everybody once knows, Rocky used to be the Red Ranger, and here's what he looks like with the Red Ranger head sculpt on. And everything moves very well on this figure. He can look up no problems, and he can also look down no problems, just in case you want that displaying option as well as displaying him with the Red Ranger. And it just moves so smoothly. You got enough room and enough play to do what you need to do. And here's what he looks like with the Blue Ranger, Zeo Ranger, I should say, his body. And, you know, it looks good. It fits on there as well. And he can move around. And it looks like Rocky, you know, in 3D animation, in my opinion. But his head can move around, tilt to the sides and stuff, and he can look down pretty good amount as well with his head and look up. There's no problems whatsoever. It doesn't get stuck, and he can move it all the way around. So you have plenty of displaying options with this figure. Okay, let's take a good look at Blue Zeo's articulation. And his head can look up this far, and it looks up very good. So that's nice, I like that. And he can look down all the way down to his toesies, so that pleases me a lot. And right here, his head got a little bit of that confused dog going on to that side, and I can't get it to go to the other side. I don't know why it's not allowing me to. His arm can throw the perfect pitch. He's got a butterfly joint right there. His arm can extend up that high. He's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that bend in all the way, so that impresses me a lot. Right here with this wrist, it's got that swivel, and it also has the hinge that goes the back and forth, right, like that. And over here on right there, and it hits, and if you pull this out right here, you get a little bit more range out of it, you know, just for better posing options for pictures and stuff. So that's, you know, a little nitpick that I have. But right here on this one, it's more or less the same. It hits that side, but this does have that side-to-side movement just like that. So that's very impressive. I'm glad that we have that option right there. Okay, putting his arms back down. He's got an awesome diaphragm joint. It leans in that far to that side, and it leans that far to the other side. And right here, he's got that much forward. He can crunch that much back. And let's put his arms up out of the way so you can get a good range of how far back he can, like he's getting hit in the face by a couple of bad guys. So that's really nice. I like that a lot. And he can look all the way down to his toesies again. So that's very, very good. I like the ab crunch. And he can kick all the way, almost all the way up, back just a little bit. He does have a thigh cut, double jointed knees that bend in all the way. And right there at the back, just like so. And he also has this boot rotation. He does have, his heel can go all the way, well, about that far forward, and all the way like he can do the perfect ballerina. And he does have an ankle pivot. And I forgot to mention, he does have that waist twist right there. And that was a good look at the Blue Zeo's articulation. Okay, let's take a good look at Blue Zeo's sculpt and detailing. Okay, whoa, who turned out the lights? Oh well, the show must go on. Now, I really do enjoy the work that they put into this figure a lot. It impresses me how much detailing that they can put in a simple figure. To his mouth and his visor, and the silver around the visor came out so clean, and the black around there looks very good. I like the sculpt work that they put on it, and it's just a simple head sculpt. And right through there in the back, that's all sculpted around in the gold and stuff. So that was very impressive what Hasbro can do right here. So I'm very pleased with that. These arms look good, and I like the wrinkling. And these forearms, I think these are new forearms with them bands on it and the gold. So that I'm very impressed with that. I like that the sword can go into the holster, and you can take it out just like that. And it looks very good, very natural on this figure. And the belt's got very good sculpt and detailing in there, so I'm very impressed with that. And right through here, you got more wrinkles on this side, and the arms look very good. That's very nice work that Hasbro can do with these figures. I'm very impressed. I'm a huge fan of this line. Right here, you can take the gun out, remove it just like so, and you have the pouch for it right there on the back. Looking at the back of the figure, you got sculpted line work in the belt, and you get muscle definition in the back of the figure, so that pleases me a lot. Right there, give a big thumbs up if you like big blue butts. And right here at the back of the figure, it looks very good. Got more wrinkling back here at the back, and got more sculpted line work down there at the bottom of the boots. You got wrinkling down there at the bottom near the ankles where his feet go, so that's very impressive. I really do like it. I mean, there's a lot of reused parts, but that was a good look at Blue. And here's how our Blue Zeo Ranger Rocky scales next to what you can consider other Rocky figures if you're a fan of Rocky. Over there on the left from the Power Rangers Lightning Collection line, we have the Red Ranger. And over there on the right from the Legacy line from Bandai, we also have the Red Ranger. And those joints on that Bandai figure is just so ugly and outdated. And if you're feeling a little blue today, here's some blue Power Rangers size comparisons for you from the Lightning Collection line. With our Blue Zeo Ranger over there on the left, we have the Blue Beast Morphers, and over there on the right, we have Psycho Blue. And here's how Blue Zeo Ranger scales next to a Walgreens exclusive Dragon Shield Black Power Ranger over there on his left. And over there on his right from the same wave, we have the yellow Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. And here's how the Blue Zeo Ranger scales up against a couple of NECA action figures from the GameStop exclusive Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990s movie line. We have the Foot Soldier over there on his left, and over there on his right from that same line of action figures, we have the Shredder. And here's how our Blue Zeo Ranger Rocky scales up against a couple of McFarlane action figures. Over there on his left, we have the Batman Who Laughs, and over there on the right, we have the Unchained Armored Superman. And you have to show some love to the Marvel Legends line, and here's how he scales up against the Marvel Legend himself, the Superior Octopus. Here's my final thoughts on this figure. I really think Hasbro has a killer on their hands right here with this figure. It is an amazing figure. There's very little to gripe about. Maybe some fuzziness around the gun and maybe a little bit of paint imperfection on the sword, maybe from some rubbing or something. But other than that, they have a very well sculpted, very well articulated figure here. If you are a fan of this character, I recommend going out and picking this figure up. But let me know what you think of the figure. Let me know what you think of the review in the comments below. And as always, feel the urge to collect with Surge. If you want more action figure collectors reviews, then feel the urge to subscribe to Surge. And if you've liked what you've seen, then click that big thumbs up button. If you want to get notified of my latest videos whenever they drop, click that notification bell. If you want to see this channel grow, share with a friend. Speaking of friends, you can friend me over there on Facebook. Links to that will be in the description below. You can also follow me along on Twitter. Links to that will be in the description below. You really don't want to know what I'm doing right now.